Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to another module. In today's video, I want to be walking you through the winner's decision-making model. This is how to make the most effective decisions in the shortest amount of time. If you find yourself getting stuck on a certain bottleneck, there's a constraint in either your business or your personal life, you can run your problem through this system and find the solution, right? Oftentimes, you already know the best answer. I figured this out during like a meditation practice. This was years ago. And essentially what they'd get you to do is almost like consult with your higher self. So you'd meditate kind of thing and you'd imagine yourself meeting the higher version of you, asking them the questions and finding the answer. Oftentimes we already know what to do. That's why we can often give our friends the best advice and we don't take it ourselves. So this just helps you to put the solution all on paper, the problem and the solution all on paper. It's a really simple 4-step matrix and I want to walk you guys through it. So let's dive straight in. So let's say, for example, in our business, the problem we've identified is not booking enough calls. The very next thing we want to do is ask ourselves a question, right? Imagine this is your higher self or a mentor. What question would a mentor ask you, right? We're going to play two different identities here. We're going to play you right now, the problems. I want you to view all the problems that you write down here as almost excuses, right? Because 9 out of 10 problems are just that. They're excuses. We haven't found the solution yet to them because we're making excuses. And so I want you to view you, person A, writing down the problem, the excuse. Person B is the higher version of you. They're asking the right question, helping you come to the solution. So, problem, not enough calls. The question we're going to ask ourselves is, okay, well, what are my inputs? If I'm not getting the right outcome, what am I putting in? Okay, then we're going to do our analysis. We're going to answer that question. Okay, well, what are my actual inputs? All right, well, my method to try and book calls, I'm sending 25 DMs a day. So that's interesting now. We've kind of got a bit of a correlation now. We're saying, cool, we're not booking enough calls, right? That's probably caused by here, our low inputs. If our outputs are low, our inputs are also low. That makes sense. Okay, but what's the next thing, right? Solution. Do more outreach. Sounds simple enough, right? Okay, but then we've got to make another excuse, right? And we're going to say, well, I don't have the money for more hours. Like if I'm paying other people to do the outreach for me, I don't have as much money to pay them for more outreach, for more hours. Okay, the question. How much money can I afford to spend? All right, now we're getting practical. I can afford to spend $50 a week. Okay, that's my constraint, that's my limit. Cool, solution. I can hire a commission-only appointment setter. So instead of paying someone hourly to send DMs on my behalf and they're sending 25 a day, I can hire a commission-only appointment setter. Now it's going to be free. So now I don't actually have to spend any money up front if they're just on commission, because now I only have to pay them when I get paid. Cool. So this solves a couple different problems. We say, all right, at the start, we reflect, not getting enough calls. I've realized my inputs are only 25 a day. The solution, I need to do more, right? But I don't have the money for more hours. Okay, well, let's hire a commission-only appointment setter. But then the next set of problems appears, right? I don't know how. How do I even hire a commission-only appointment setter? The mentor's question, can you find out how? Yeah, I can probably find out how. Cool, then find out, right? When the excuses run out, that's when we know we've hit our mark. We're like, cool, this is the solution. Then find out. Find out what? Find out how to hire an appointment setter. What's the appointment setter going to do? The commission only? They're going to do more outreach for me. Cool. We know what our stack of solutions look like. We know the next steps. It's that simple. It's very, very practical, right? Find out. How do you find out? Do research. How to hire a commission only appointment setter. Ask a mentor. Right? If you were to think outside the box, how can I hire a commission-only appointment setter? Where can I go? Where do the commission-only appointment setters hang out? Facebook groups, Instagram. Cool. I need to make a job post. that they're going to be interested in to work with me. Cool. What job post do I make? Can you brainstorm one? Yeah, then do it. It's that simple. Oftentimes you'll find yourself, you'll make a million excuses here on this side. But if you run the problem through a filtering it by questions from your higher self, you will come out with much better solutions within 5 minutes. You don't need to go beyond this. You can stick to this decision-making matrix and figure it all out on your own. This is how you become a completely self-sufficient business owner, a leader, right? This is like a very small problem. This is a very small problem, not getting enough calls. There's a fucking million solutions to this, right? But you can run this through anything, even personal problems, right? Just to, maybe even get deeper. If you're struggling in your dating life, for example, right? The problem, not getting enough dates. We can start with, what do I look like? Well, I'm a bit overweight. Work out. I don't know how. Can you find out? Yeah. Then find out. Another one, right? I don't have a great relationship with my family. Why? Well, because this happened. Can you make up with anyone? Yeah. Who? I can start with my mum. Call her. Okay. It's when you stop making excuses, when you stop making it super complicated for yourself, the solution is only one question away. If you stop making excuses for yourself and you view all of your problems as an excuse that there is a solution for, and you don't you stop viewing your problems as the be all and end all, and that there is no solution here, I'm just stuck with this problem. Bullshit. No. If you write it off as there is always a solution, I'm just making an excuse here, you will find the solution 10 times out of 10, right? And of course, this is the value of having mentors, because you can run these solutions by them. Hey man, I've been facing this problem. I'm thinking about doing more outreach by hiring a commission on the appointment setter, but I'm not too sure how. Do you have a system for this? Yeah, we absolutely do. By the way, we actually do, right? Simple. That's the value of mentors. You don't have to make all these decisions on your own, right? But guys, I hope that helps. Very simple matrix. If there's any problems that you're facing in personal or business life, draw up a page, divide it into 4 just like this, and run through this. I promise you, after half an hour of problem solving, you'll be in a far better position just by confronting the problem as an excuse, finding the solution. You'll be in a far better position. So hopefully guys, that helps. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Shoot me a message.